You understand your trauma, your anxiety, your patterns. So why is your life it's still the same? Knowing your problem is not the same as solving it. We know everything now. Anxiety, trauma, dopamine, the inner child. We can explain our feelings like we are hosting a psychology podcast. And still we get triggered over the smallest thing. So what's actually going on? Why is there such a massive gap between what we know and how we actually feel? We have more information than ever about our brain and emotions, but at the same time we feel more confused because knowing something doesn't mean you live it. You can intellectually understand your anxiety and still feel your heart racing. You can identify your toxic patterns and still repeat them for the 10th time. Something is clearly missing. There is a huge gap between I know and I live. People before us knew much less about psychology, yet somehow they seem more stable. It's not because they were stronger, it's because they didn't analyze every single breath. They didn't have a label for every emotion, they just lived. Today you can scroll for an hour watching videos about healing, about nervous system, to care about yourself, and often you feel worse afterwards. Why? Because a knowledge has become a way to avoid actual feeling. Instead of expressing an emotion, we name it, we analyze it, we put a label on it. It feels like progress, but it's just a smarter way to escape reality. Naming your trauma is not the same as living through it. It's especially hard for an aware person right now. The world is unstable, the news is heavy, and you think, I understand everything, so why is it still so difficult? Maybe it's hard because you understand. Now you don't just feel, you watch yourself feeling, then you judge that feeling, then you analyze the judgment. Is 3 layers of suffering instead of 1. And honestly, no one talks about how exhausting that is. Let's close the circle. What is missing? It's not more knowledge, it's action. Simple, real, uncomfortable action. Why is knowledge not enough? Because your brain changes through experience, not information. And what about those layers of suffering? Sometimes the healest thing you can do is stop analyzing for a second and just feel without fixing, without labeling. Nobody promised that being self-aware would make life easy. In fact, awareness can feel very heavy. Self-development doesn't always make life simpler. It just makes you more present. And being present in a messy world is a challenge. So, what we do? Sometimes the most healthy thing is to just say, I feel bad and I don't know what to do. And let that to be enough for today. Then go make yourself a coffee. No analysis, no deep dive into why you want that coffee. Just a small, real action. We don't need more information. We need more living. Then tell me honestly in the comments, do you feel like you understand yourself perfectly, but still stuck in your life? I really want to know your experience. Let's talk about it. I'm really happy to see you on my channel. Then subscribe, comment below, and see you in next one. Bye!